Welcome to today's session where we explore the profound yet simple power of assumption. In this video, we'll look into what it means to assume in a way that can fundamentally transform your outlook and your reality. Assumption isn't just hopeful thinking, it's a purposeful and dynamic tool for manifesting what you earnestly seek in life.
At its core, assumption is the act of accepting something as true or certain to happen without proof. In the realms of personal development and manifestation, this goes beyond mere wishful thinking. Here, an assumption is an active belief that shapes our perception and actions, leading to the realization of our goals. It's about more than believing that you can achieve something. It involves behaving and feeling as if you already have it. Assuming isn't about deceiving yourself. It's about aligning your mental and emotional state with your desired outcomes, a practice supported by numerous philosophical viewpoints throughout history. These teachings suggest that our external circumstances often mirror our internal states. Thus, by cultivating a mindset of certainty and fulfillment, we can influence what transpires in our lives. Why is assumption so powerful? Because it bridges the gap between desire and manifestation. When you truly assume that you have achieved what you wish for, your subconscious begins to work on this belief, generating ideas and actions that align with your assumed reality. This shift in mindset can dramatically change your approach to obstacles and opportunities alike, making what once seemed impossible increasingly attainable.
Assumption drives your life's narrative in the direction of your thoughts. For instance, if you assume success in a venture, your approach to challenges and interactions changes.
You operate from a standpoint of success, which influences your decisions and actions, thereby increasing your actual chances of succeeding. This is not magical thinking, it's a practical application of cognitive alignment with your goals. Formulating an effective assumption requires clarity and precision. It begins with defining what you truly want. Be specific about your desires, rather than wishing for happiness or success. Define what these terms mean to you in tangible terms. What does happiness look like in your daily life? What specific achievements would mean you are successful?
Once your goal is clear, craft an assumption that reflects this goal as already achieved. For example, instead of hoping to become proficient in a new skill, assume, I am skilled in this area. The specificity and present tense reinforce your belief that the goal is not just possible, but already a reality.
This practice isn't about ignoring current realities, but about setting the stage for the future ones you wish to create. It's crucial that this assumption feels believable to you. If it feels too far a stretch, scale it back to a more believable step towards your larger goal.
To strengthen your assumptions, visualization is a powerful tool. Visualization involves picturing in your mind a detailed image of the outcome you assume has already occurred. It's not just a fleeting thought, but a detailed mental rehearsal of the desired state.
Begin by finding a quiet place where you can relax without interruptions. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Now, in your mind's eye, construct a vivid scene where you have already achieved your goal. See what you would see, hear what you would hear, and feel what you would feel. The more detailed and immersive your visualization, the more real it feels, and the more impactful it is on your psyche. Regular practice of visualization can cement the power of your assumptions by continuously feeding your subconscious with images of your success. This mental rehearsal primes you to act in ways that support the realization of your dreams, subtly steering your daily choices and actions in the right direction. This video aims to guide you through the initial steps of understanding and employing the power of assumption to shape your reality. While you start to integrate these concepts into your daily life, remember that consistency is key. An assumption isn't a one-time act, it's a continual practice that aligns your energy with your aspirations. To make assumptions a part of your life, consistency is your ally. Begin by introducing affirmations into your daily routine. Affirmations are positive statements that reinforce your assumptions. For instance, if your goal is to feel more confident in professional settings, an affirmation like, I am confident and competent in all my professional interactions can reinforce your mindset each day. Repeat this affirmation in the morning, perhaps while looking in the mirror, to set a positive tone for the day. Another effective daily practice is journaling. Each evening, spend a few minutes reflecting on the day. Write down moments when you felt your assumption was challenged and how you responded. This reflection not only solidifies your commitment to your assumption, but also helps you identify and rectify any misalignments in your behavior or feelings. Engage in meditation focusing on your assumptions. Meditation helps calm the mind and centers your thoughts on your desired outcomes, making it easier to live throughout the day as if those outcomes are already a reality. Even a short 5-minute meditation can have profound effects on your mental state and alignment with your goals. Doubt is a natural part of the human experience, especially when you're working towards significant changes in your life. It's important to acknowledge these feelings without letting them derail your progress. When doubts arise, address them head-on. Ask yourself why you feel doubtful and whether these feelings are based on facts or just fears. Often you'll find that your doubts are not reflections of your ability, but rather fears of the unknown or past experiences. When you encounter doubt, return to your affirmations and visualizations. Remind yourself of the reality you are assuming and the outcomes you are working towards. It's also helpful to maintain a log of progress, no matter how small. Seeing the steps you have already taken can be a powerful motivator and a reminder that change is indeed possible and happening. In moments of significant doubt, scale back your assumptions slightly to make them more manageable. For example, if assuming a major success feels overwhelming, focus on assuming a smaller success on your way to the larger goal. This stepwise approach can help build your confidence and reinforce your belief in the power of assumption. While we focus on the theory and internal practices associated with assumptions, it's equally important to consider their broader application.
Assumptions can be applied in virtually every aspect of life. Whether you are aiming for improvements in your career, personal relationships, or personal development, the foundational principle remains the same. Assume the reality you wish to experience.
In career contexts, for instance, assuming a position of leadership can help you adopt behaviors and decisions characteristic of a leader, even before you formally hold a leadership role. This might include taking initiative on projects, mentoring junior colleagues, or proposing innovative solutions during meetings. Over time, these behaviors can position you as a natural choice for promotion. Similarly, in personal relationships, assuming a role of understanding and support can transform interactions with friends and family. By assuming that you are a supportive friend or partner, you naturally adopt more empathetic behaviors, fostering deeper connections and trust within your relationships. In terms of personal growth, assuming confidence in your abilities can propel you to take risks and embrace opportunities that align with your goals. This might mean pursuing a new hobby, applying for a job that seems like a stretch, or speaking up more in social settings. Each action reinforces the assumption of confidence, which in turn makes such behaviors more natural and spontaneous. With any transformative process, challenges are inevitable. It's important to recognize that while the power of assumption is vast, it is not a magic wand. You might face setbacks, unexpected outcomes, or slower progress than anticipated. These challenges don't signify failure, rather, they are part of the journey toward mastering the art of assumption. One common challenge is the persistence of old habits and thoughts that contradict your new assumptions. It's natural for old patterns to resurface, especially under stress. The key to overcoming these moments is consistent practice and reinforcement of your new assumptions. When old patterns emerge, gently remind yourself of your new reality and realign your actions and thoughts accordingly. Another challenge is the external environment that may seem to push back against your new assumptions. It could be skepticism from others or circumstances that test your resolve. Here, resilience is your critical ally. Stay committed to your practices, affirmations, visualization, and journaling. These tools will support you in maintaining your course even when external conditions are challenging. Flexibility is vital. If a particular assumption is continuously challenging to maintain, consider adjusting it to better fit your current reality or breaking it down into smaller, more manageable assumptions. This approach helps maintain your momentum and keeps you in a positive state of mind, ready to progress gradually towards your bigger goals. While we continue this exploration, remember that the journey of assumption is deeply personal and uniquely tailored to your life. What works for one area may need adjustment in another. The beauty of this practice lies in its adaptability and the personal growth it fosters. Stay tuned as we look further into making assumptions a powerful tool for creating the life you truly desire. Belief in the power of your assumptions is crucial, but maintaining this belief requires conscious effort and strategy, especially during times when evidence to the contrary seems overwhelming. It's during these phases that the true power of assumption is tested. Here are some strategies to help keep your belief strong. Start by revisiting and reinforcing the reasons behind your assumptions. Why did you choose these specific beliefs? What goals were they meant to achieve? By recalling the motivations and desired outcomes, you can refresh your commitment and remind yourself of the value these assumptions bring to your life. It's also helpful to keep a record of any progress or positive changes, no matter how small. This can be done through regular journaling or maintaining a simple list that you update over time. When you see a record of how far you've come, it's easier to believe that further progress is just a matter of time and persistence. Another effective strategy is to engage in regular self-reflection. Evaluate how closely your daily actions and decisions align with your assumptions. Are there adjustments you can make to better support your desired outcomes? Sometimes a small change in approach can reignite your momentum and strengthen your belief in the assumptions you've set. While we draw close to the conclusion of this video, let's recap the key points we've covered about the power of assumption. Remember, assumption is not just about hoping for a result, it's about actively shaping your mindset and behaviors to bring that result to life. From understanding what assumption really means to applying it in various areas of your life and facing the inevitable challenges with resilience and adaptability, every step is integral to mastering this powerful tool. I encourage you to take what you've learned and start applying it. Experiment with different assumptions, track your progress, and adjust as necessary. The journey of assumption is unique for each individual, and finding what works best for you is part of that journey.
Keep your assumptions clear, your beliefs strong, and your actions aligned, and you will see how assumption can transform not just specific outcomes, but your entire approach to life.
Thank you for joining me in this exploration of the power of assumption. Stay committed, stay curious, and most importantly, stay inspired to assume the reality you wish to create. The power lies in your hands, or more aptly, in your mind.